Hello, I hope I am live on YouTube. Let me check. Okay, this is PR channel. The price broke through the bottom. Okay, it formed another leg down and then it has reversed and we are in first bullish leg. In bearish channel, second entry sought with high probability setup. The first second entry sought formed here. Trend line was not confirmed at that time, so when there were no key entry point, that were not a high probability setup. But the second time, it was the third touch on a trend line. So this was high probability setup. Second entry sought at trend line. Then again, after some time, second entry sought formed here at the trend line. If you want to learn how to count this second entry, I'll be talking about them in the video. For short, we count from the bottom of the swing low, bottom of the swing low, and for second entry long, we count from the swing high. This is 5 minute chart of crude oil, April future, MCX. We are right now in a bull channel. Here, the second entry short was clearly visible, but there is no second entry long forming right now. If you count from here, this is swing high. There were only first entry long, and the price is going up. If you will count from this swing high, there were only first entry long. If you will count from this swing high, there was only one entry long, first entry long. There was no second entry long because another bar went above the swing high before the second entry long formed. I'll show you one thing. This is first entry short, counting from the swing low. This is first entry short. Both are green bars. Color of the bar is not important. This is the start of the first bearish leg, which got completed here, and the price moved up. Okay, this was first entry short. This bar. Then the price moved up and there were no bar which broke the low of the previous bar. So there is no second entry short till here. This is second entry short. You can see there is not much bar forming of below the second entry short. Okay, this bar is failed second entry short. It moved almost to the high of the second entry short, and the next bar broke above this bar. So this is second entry short, and let us see where it formed. The point by resistance. These bars were taking support here, So you can consider this as support, and one can go for scalping here. But the key entry point is not clearly visible. Key entry points are support, trend line, and 21 EMA. Just check on 3 minute time frame. This is 3 minute time frame. Here is first entry long. This bar is first entry long because the next bar broke the high of this bar. Then this is second entry long. This bar broke the low of this bar and went up, breaking the high of the previous bar. So this is second entry long on 3 minute chart. But it is in a vacuum. It is not at any key entry point. So it is not a high probability setup. Yeah, this is high probability setup. This was the bar that is one entry long because the next bar broke the high of this bar. And this bar broke the high of this bar. So it is second entry long here, but it was quite a big bar. You cannot go take a trade here. Let us move to another. We'll move back to 5 minute chart. Let us stick with this time frame. In this channel, this was the swing low. Price went up and then broke the low of the previous bar. So this is first entry short. Then the price moved up. That is the second bullish leg, and this bar broke the low of the previous bar. So this is second entry short. Similarly, price went down, okay, and this bar is first entry short because this bar broke the low of this bar. Though it's an inside bar, you can write first entry short near the mother bar, and this is second entry short because the next bar broke the low of this bar. So this was high probability setup, second entry short at trend line. We are right now in a bull channel. I have a confusion. Let me talk about it. Let me clarify. This bar broke the low of the previous bar, so this is first entry short, and this bar broke the high as well as low. This is second entry short actually. This is second entry short. Okay, and the price moved up. This was the high of second entry short. This was the first bar which formed above the high of the second entry short. It confirmed that second entry short is not valid. No bar has formed below second entry short, and the price has gone up and broken the high of the second entry short. So this is failed second entry short. Second entry sort failure was identified by this bar. This is failed second entry sort. Then this is first entry sort. Count will be reset. This will become first entry sort, and this bar broke the low of the previous bar. This is second entry sort. So if it fails here at trend line, it will be very high probability setup. It will be failed second entry sort at trend line. When we are in a bullish trend, we are looking for second entry long or failure of second entry short. This is a bull channel. Okay, so we are looking for second entry long or failed second entry short. We are looking for high probability setup, a setup which has higher chance of success, high probability of success. Let us see what this bar does. If it breaks above this second entry short, it will be failed second entry short. I hope the voice is clear. Will the second entry short fail? Let us see. It looks the secondary sort will fail. Remove most likely. Since we are in the middle of the channel, if we perfectly join the low of the bars, yes, it was my mistake. It's not the failed second. So I perfectly identified the second episode, but it's not a failed second episode. In order to fail second episode, a bar should form above second episode. Bullish bar should form above second episode. Like here, it's my mistake. And if we draw the parallel channel properly, we were in the middle. We are in a macro range. We are in a macro range. This is a learning lesson. For me, the second entry swap never failed because there were no bar formed above second entry swap, closing above second entry swap top. This is important. That is a trend line. Will it take support of trend line and breakout? It is highly likely. This is first entry long. It's better to go long on second entry long. You can draw the parallel channel using the body of the bars or the wicks of the bar. It is subjective. Sometimes we have to use the body, sometimes usually we use the wick. Like here you will see I've ignored the first wick. I've ignored this wick also and then drawn the beer channel. So it is second entry long here, just like we were thinking. This is second entry long forming at the bottom of the range. The rules of the range are buy low, sell high. The second entry short top was counter reset. This was first entry long. This bar broke the high of previous bar, and this bar, current bar, broke the high of this bar. So one could scalp, one can scalp here the low of this bar will be the stop loss or 1 or 2 points below that. You can aim for the channel line. So the risk reward is 3.77 if you are a swing trader, and if you are a scalper, you can just book your profit and keep a run up. Let me remove this. This is HPS. This is high probability setup at key entry point, second entry long at trend line. I hope you are learning, or whoever will watch this live stream video later on, it will be helpful to him. I'm trying to teach something. There is no trade idea given here. I'm trying to teach how you can trade crude, Nifty, Bitcoin, etc. through my videos and live streaming. While I am teaching, I am also learning. Sometimes I make a error like I made here. This bar is the bar which is nullifying second entry short. Second entry short will be invalidated if this bar closes above second entry short. This is a bullish bar. Still 53 seconds are left. So then this second entry long will also become failed second entry short, because the next bar is the region this bar will become filled second entry short. So it will be double probability, double HPS at KEP. Already there are two ES, two key entry points, trend line and support. It is going to be very good trade, but the only thing was it closed above, out of this range. It almost closed at the range, but the wick went above second entry short. The second entry long is more like a failed second entry short. So it is double high probability setup formed at double KEP. It's A plus plus setup. This is a very good setup, the best I have seen in footage. It's a very good setup. Let me share it on Twitter. We failed second entry short and second entry long at the same time at trend line and range support. Great trade, great setup. Whoever took this. We are seeing the breakout. This strong breakout in the direction of the trend don't even need the pullback to the breakout level. It may just go to the channel line. Sometimes back we mark the target here and I put it in the telegram. The target was around 10,861 or something. This is a strong workout. It turning out to be just like we talked about. Beautiful price action. The second entry long formed at support and trend line. If you will go back in the video, in this video, you will see that I marked that with purple circle because this was a very important juncture. The price was going sideways and it came to the trend line and then just rocketed. That's why we say trend line works. I will be live for will be taking live session of Bitcoin to date around 7:15. I will close the session if the target is this much. The target we marked previously. The risk was of around 30 points, 32 points, 31, 32 points, and the reward is massive, around 130 points, four times. We are near the target. No one is watching properly. Probably. Someone joined at around 4:54. Someone is here. Okay. Someone joined at around 5. What's the target? 151. 150. We are in a bull channel and we have seen the first touch. You can consider these two touch as one touch, and this was the third touch of the trend line, validating the trend line. We are above 21 EMA. This was one bearish leg. This was another bearish leg. If you are here, if someone is here, I can teach you something. Someone is watching. Let me clean this chart. There may be sudden spike coming up. Yes, we are going to see a sudden spike and it will touch the channel line. I'm expecting it. I have, I'm expecting a very big spike here. Expecting a big spike. Expecting a big spike pull. I don't know anyone is watching or not. I'm streaming live. No one has replied on chat. I don't think so. Anyone is watching. It's okay. I'll check the target here. Crude target done. It may go up. I don't know. प्राइस ट्रेंड लाइन की तरफ आ रहा है. टारगेट जो था वो हो गया है. Let me end the stream. I will start any other stream or record some video. Thanks a lot for being here. If you have been here, thank you.